I wanna be unmovable and unshakable, so let my roots go down deep. Unmovable and unshakable in you.
Hey guys, long time no see. It's about 9 a.m. our time, so good morning. So when you see this video, it'll probably be like night or evening or something like that. But anyways, this morning I just woke up and I was just thinking about God, and I was just pondering. You know how you get those moments where you're just laying in bed and you're just thinking, and I was just thinking. It was funny. My mind was kind of like just going off on a tangent without me, just thinking about the different ways of how people evangelize and talk about God and stuff like that. And it was kind of like I felt like God was just downloading wisdom into me. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys and tell you guys a little bit about what He's been doing and what He was showing me this morning. And it's just so funny because when you think about people just pondering and stuff like that, it's kind of a weird thing to do. Or if you just see people just staring off into the distance, then it's a weird thing to do. But sometimes it's really good because then you give yourself time to think. I've noticed a lot in my life, like in America, it's really hard for people to just dwell and think because people are always wanting a quick answer. But I think it's really a wise thing to just sit back and just think about your answer, think about what you're going to say. I've noticed that some of my troubles come, and my communication troubles come from when I just fire off at the mouth and like just say, well, I want to do this, or maybe this is what they mean, instead of just really thinking and pausing and being like, I think, you know what, let me get back to you, or I think we should do this. And so really just taking the time to ponder. There's some kids that I babysit for, and they at first I was like, man, they're processing very like slow or very elongated, but they're really taking time to think, and I think that will really help them in the long run. I wish I had that growing up, to just really take time to just ponder and think about what you're going to say before you say it, instead of trying to please others and please people's time by rushing and saying something. It's okay to say, let me get back to you, or it's okay to say, wait, give me a second, let me think about that. And so that's definitely something that I've just been learning lately, and been trying to master, and not trying to rush through what I'm trying to say. And so this morning, the Lord was just showing me that just about Christianity, just about what I believe as a Christian. I accepted Christ about almost 6 years ago when I first got to college. And for me, Christianity has never been about, when I officially accepted Christ, it's never been about, oh, you have to do this, because you have to, but more of like, oh, you get to do this, and this is how you can live healthy as a human being, and you get to experience this, and love God, and love people, and it's just a radical experience. I think when you do stuff out of I get to and I love to, it's different than, man, I have to check another box off and do all these different things. And I feel like life is just so much more of a blessing when you work from, I love what I do, and I love who I love, and I love God. But yeah, one of the things that God was just showing me this morning is some of the main things about Christianity is that, for me, is that to love God, love people, and thoroughly hate sin. There was this Christian rapper named Andy Mineo. He says that all the time. He's like, love God, love people, and thoroughly hate sin. He says it like a fast rap type thing. And when he said it just really blessed my life, because I always hear it in the back of my mind. And that's one thing I love about Christian rap, is that God will play it throughout my day, and I'm a lover of rap music at heart, because it'll play throughout my day. And with rap, you have to dwell on it, kind of like what I was talking about earlier. You have to dwell on what they say, and then you start connecting the dots to scripture, and it's just so much fun for me. And I just love rap, and I love worship, I love gospel, I love all those different things, and it's just such a blessing. But to get back to what Andy Mineo said, he's a part of a Christian rap group 1116. Check them out if you can. But one of the things that he said is love God, love people, and thoroughly hate sin. For the Christian belief, to thoroughly hate sin means to realize that it's not just a list of things that God is calling you not to do, but it's a list of things so that you can live healthily, live in a healthy manner. And I was just thinking about that this morning, like, man, when you hate sin, it's not just I have to, but man, it's healthier for me that I want to. Like, say for instance, for people having sex outside of marriage, or just having sex in general, like we as human beings, we understand that sex is a very serious thing, and so you want to do that with somebody that you love, and you don't want to just jump into it, because if you do and then it doesn't work out, it's terrible. It's really hard to tear away from the person, or to really start your life fresh, because you just have all these emotions tied to that person, and it's extremely difficult, and it's just very hard. It's harder than intended. It's harder than just being in a relationship with a person and just getting to know the person, because once you go to that level with a person, it's very difficult to backtrack and to get them out of your mind and get them out of your heart. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. And so for God to say that sex before marriage, or for God to say that sex before marriage is not good, there's a reason. There's a reason for that. Or to even think of what's another example? To even think of just other things in Christianity. There's reasons behind why we need to do these things, and why we should desire to do these things. And I just wanted to share that with you guys today, and just let you know that Christianity for me is not, oh, I have to, but man, I get to, and when I get to, I live a healthier life because of it. And so I just want to encourage you guys to just really give Jesus a try. Don't think of it as religion or a bunch of rules that you have to do, but think of it as living a healthier life as a Christian, or as a human being, a healthier life as a human being. And I would just encourage you to just really seek out Jesus. Don't think of all the different ways of how people have told you about, but really seek him out for yourself and see what he has to say. Because I think sometimes people have all these different perceived notions of Jesus from what they've heard about and heard from other people, instead of actually seeking him out for themselves and defeating those lies, some of the lies. And maybe some of them are true, but really just figuring out for themselves who he really is, and what he did for your life, and how he can impact your life today. And man, if there's any questions that you guys have for me, feel free to let me know. And I also am going to put my email below if you have any questions, or feel free to put below or email me like how you feel about Christianity, and how you've seen God work in your life, and just how you've come to see it as a relationship instead of a hard work thing. And so thank you guys for just watching, and hopefully you got something out of it today. And hopefully you're blessed by what I have to say, and yeah, I'm excited to hear from you guys. See ya.
Let's move. Can't ignore these bars anymore. Ain't gon' happen. I've been to Charlie Chaplin, I'm rapping. Keyword Chaplin, cause I locked up Charlie. Ain't no silent film. Time to open the caption. The fight's within, and I'm in the alley with matchbox.